Very nice. Very nice.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to bring you guys another Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile, but with no Magia. So without talking too much, let's get into the deck profile. This is Blue Eyes PRIMITE BYSTIAL, no Magia. So let's get into it. I also went undefeated at my locals, so I got a bunch of packs. And then the second day I went X1, only losing to a mirror. I got some more packs, so we're gonna open up all of these at the end of the video. I've been holding off. Everybody's like, yo, open your packs. I'm like, nah, I gotta do a few too. And we got some bounty off of this, so let's get into it. First up on the list, rocking with Triple Maiden. You guys already know what this does. Don't need to explain this card too much. You know, Maiden gets your True Light going, and then if she's targeted for an attack or by a card effect, you can special summon a Light Tuner or Blue Eyes. Gotta run 3 of this card. Very nice, very good. Next up on the list, I'm playing Triple Sage. I have been thinking about cutting it down to 2, but right now I'm at 3. No need to really go overly in-depth about Sage. He's an OG Blue Eyes card, so you guys know what he does. Next up on the list, because we're playing the PRIMITE variant, we have to play the Triple PRIMITE Ether Barrel. This card is too broken in regards to engine and just recurability. I have nothing negative to say about this card. In the match that I did lose the second day that I was playing and I went X1, I actually lost because he drew like 3 Lordly Loads, and he was just able to just keep doing like PRIMITE stuff, and I wasn't drawing any like real engine to combat that. So I have been thinking about also putting a DD Crow in my side deck at least 2, because there's a few decks that need their like certain things in their graveyard or just spell traps, whatever. So I'm thinking about maining or side decking or maining 2 DD Crow. So we'll see. But yeah, 3 PRIMITE Ether Barrel. Next up on the list, I am still playing the 1 Dictator of D. Still really good to just get Blue Eyes in the grave and go off into your Spirit of Blue for free. So gotta play that card. Next up on the list, I am deciding to bump back up to 3 Lubellion because I am playing more Bystials now. After playing in the tournament and testing the deck out, Bystials are still really good right now. They combat a lot in the format, so why not? And then in the mirror match, like when you're getting rid of their Blue Eyes, it kind of like shuts down their PRIMITE plays. So I decided to run 3 of these. The minute you drop this and your opponent is playing Fiendsmith, they're like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this. For the rest of the Bystials, I decided to go with 2 Druid Worm, 1 Magnemite, and 1 Baldrake. Like I said, the reason why I decided to up this count was just because of the meta and what's going on right now. I feel like these are some of the best cards to combat the format. I feel like if you can play them, you need to play them. And then if you can play them in multiples, why not do so? Next up on the list, you know, we have to have the OG Blue Eyes, you know, 2 bricks, but they're beautiful bricks. So gotta play those. Can't wait for the ultis to come out. Next up on the list, I'm still playing the 1 Jet Dragon. Game 2, 3, I side him out. Jet Dragon puts in a lot of work. A lot of times when I have Blue Eyes on field already, I would go Roar and then just special out my Jet Dragon for extra protection, and it was just too good. Next up on the hand traps, I'm playing Triple Foalos. A lot of times when you drop this card, your opponent will just stop in the tracks, or they just do a lot less. And we draw cards. You know what I mean? That's always a good thing, but gotta play those cards. Next up, Triple Ash. Pretty basic, pretty standard. It's Ash. We don't want to get full Alos, and we want our things to go through. So next up, I'm still on 2 Nib. 2 Nib I feel like is a perfect ratio. Don't see it too much, and I see it just when I want to see it. So yeah, 2 Nib. Next up, we're running 2 Effect Veiler. It's Effect Veiler, extremely searchable, and yeah, can't wait for the new art to come out too. Like I got to get those, the Spirit Bond Veiler. And then lastly, I'm still on the 1 Ogre. The monster lineup felt pretty good. Can't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're rocking with on the monsters. Next up for the spells, I played Triple Wishes of the Eyes of Blue. Like I said, what the fuck is that? Next up for the spells, we're rocking Triple Wishes of the Eyes of Blue. To those of y'all that's rocking this at 1, hey man, y'all crazy, but do what y'all do. I don't need to explain it. Card is too broken, too good, so we're rocking out with 3. Next up on the list, 3 Lordly Load. You already know, gotta play that, and then the 1 Drill Beam. So very good, very nice. If you can get rid of this card in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, you're a lot better off. The PRIMITE engine is just basically dead. So that's why I was saying like running the DD Crow and being able to hit this as well as other cards and other decks is just too good in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna be doing that, especially in the mirror. It's just too good. So next up, I'm still on the 3 talents. This put in so much work for me, being able to get that intel. Game 2, I side 2 of them out and put 2 thrust in. That way I'm rocking 1 talent, and then I have a bunch of other slots. Next up, I'm still on the 2 crossout designator and then the 1 call by. No qualms about this, no issues. Still very nice, very good. Next up, I'm playing 2 Roar of the Blue Eyed Dragons. Card is too broken, too good. Allows you to get your Blue Eyes out. If you have Blue Eyes, it allows you, especially your Jet Dragon or any other Blue Eyes monster. A lot of times it gets ashed and it allows my wishes to go off and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying this card personally. And lastly on the list, we have the Mausoleum of White, the Branded Regain, and then we have the Ultimate Fusion. So that's about it for my spells. Let's get into the traps. For the traps, very simple, very clean. We're on triple Imperm, 1 True Light, and then 1 Majesties. Majesties of white is too good. It wins me games. Games 2, 3, I side it out, but I love that card. It's really, really good. That's about it for the main deck. I believe it's 55 cards. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the extra deck. Of course, at this point, I always got to showcase the very nice token. If you see the very nice token, just comment very nice, just to say thank you for the content, and it keeps the channel going and growing. So appreciate y'all. Very nice. Next up for the extra deck, I'm on 2 Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. Card is amazing. I love it. And I feel like 2 is definitely necessary because when you have Blue Eyes engraved with a Maiden and you're in the late game, this card definitely just pulls it together and allows you to just get an instant 3000 beater, whether it be Blue Eyes or your Jet Dragon. So very nice. Next up on the list, I am running 2 Spheres because 2 Spheres is too good. The first one does a lot of work and the second one does even more work. Yeah, man, I felt like I needed to run 2 Spheres. And somebody also ran 2 against me and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna bump it up. So that's what we did. Next up, running the 1 SP Little Knight. It's SP Little Knight. Sometimes building the Blue Eyes board with a Spirit and all that other stuff, and then having an SP is just too good just to, like, you know, keep interactions going with your opponent's board, remove problem pieces, etc. So next up on the list, I am playing this line here with the 1 Lina, the 1 Celine, and then the 1 Axis Code Talker. But yeah, this little package right here has won me a lot of games, and yeah, I'm gonna continue running it. It's pretty good. Next up on the list, I am deciding to run 2 Spirit Dragon. I don't know, I go back between 1 and 2 because I'm not running the Crimson or Cosmic or any of that, so I don't feel like 3 is necessary, but 2 is definitely good because you get to bring out different cards. Sometimes you could just leave this on board when you're going against certain matchups like Fiendsmith just to negate the graveyard shenanigans and stuff like that. So next up, I am running the 1 Lightstorm Dragon. I love this card, just being able to pop 2 cards or 3 cards if you have 1 or 2 Blue Eyes is just too broken. And then also being able to just crash and then set a spell a trap is just too broken as well. So we love that card. Next up on the list, I'm still running the Black Rose Moonlight Dragon because we love to bounce cards and get problems off the board. So why not? Next up, you know we got to play this broken card, Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Bring it out with the other Spirit Dragon. Broken. Too good. And it floats. Love that. And then finally, for our 2 fusions, we're running the Blue Eyes Tyrant, and then we're running the Blue Eyes Neo Ultimate Dragon. So that's that on that. But that's about it for the main deck and extra deck. Since we are opening packs, I'm not going to give you a side deck. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and open up some packs. We call this the Spoils of War. So just like my case opening videos, we're going to put these right here in the back, and then we're going to take one at a time. So let's see what we get, man. Hopefully we get a QC. Get a QC, it'll be lit. Nope. Whack. Nope. I'll put all the supers right here so you guys see what we get. So this is what we got so far. Straight assness. I will be buying a case of the new set coming out, Alliance Insight, so you guys can expect to see that on the channel. We got the Kyrie. That's my nephew's name, Kyrie. Kyrie King Rollins. We got Evil Assaults. It's looking like I got all the supers. We have a Dark Necromancer. We have a Choroso. We have a Onatari Thunder. Where's the goods, man? We got a Test Bear. We got Evil Hero, Inferno Wing, Backfire. Let's move this down this way so y'all can see it. Yeah. All right, we have a Speedroid Wing Synchron. I got a Speedroid profile coming for you guys too. Just Give me some time. I got all the cards. It's just making these videos sometimes is difficult when you got a bunch of real life shit going on. We got a Tristaros. I got a Crystron deck coming too. I have that deck fully blinged out, even though it's pretty cheap. I really got all the supers, bro. I like all the supers. Twins of Eclipse. It's crazy. I think I did see somebody pull the secret though, so I'm not really surprised. They was laughing. He was like, yo, you gonna get all the supers, bro. He was right. We have a Meteoractic Meltdown. We have a Mitsurugi Ame. Azumina, well, Queen Azumina. I have all these cards QC already, so probably gonna just like end it up. Probably gonna just end up like when I go to get some new cards, just like bringing all this stuff and just giving it to the vendor and being like, yo, give me credit for whatever that is. Whether it's $10, $5, whatever, just give me credit for it. I don't need any of this stuff. More supers, Arcana Force, bullshit. And last pack, y'all, another super. I really got all the supers, it's crazy. That's about it for the deck profile, you guys, and that's about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been another very nice one. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.